If you feel like a completely different person every month, snapping at people that you love, physically struggling to get out of bed, you're not crazy, you're not lazy, you could have PMDD. In this video, I'm going to explain what PMDD actually is, why it happens, and where you can start to actually support your symptoms. PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, is not just extreme PMS. PMDD is in the DSM-5. DSM-5 is a manual psychiatrists use to help diagnose disorders. PMDD is a depressive cyclical mood disorder. And for diagnosis, you need to have at least 5 symptoms, including at least one mood-related one for at least 2 cycles. These must occur only in your luteal phase. Example of the kind of symptoms that you might recognize in yourself: intrusive thoughts, anxiety, increased interest in normal activities, so like hobbies that you love, and the most common is extreme rage and shame because you feel like you're becoming a completely different person every month. PMDD is difficult. One of the most important things you can do is tracking. If you need help tracking it, I have a free tracker in the description. Now you know how it's diagnosed, we want to know what actually causes it. A lot of people will be surprised to realize that with PMDD, it's not normally an excess of hormones. It's literally your body is super sensitive to the normal fluctuations of hormones. So what does that mean? So like everyone has progesterone and estrogen. When you have PMDD, the normal amount of hormones that are moved in your body impacts you a lot more than a woman who doesn't have PMDD. I don't want you to sit here thinking that because of this, that this proves a theory that you have about yourself, that you're weird, that you're wrong. You're not weird or wrong at all. What studies actually show is that so many women with PMDD have other comorbidities. What that means is they may have ADHD, chronic stress, a history in trauma, sexual or emotional trauma. These are things that are not your fault, and as soon as you realize this, that makes such a big difference. There's so many other things that actually impact PMDD. Your gut health, how you manage stress, how safe you feel. Remember how I just mentioned about the history of anxiety, trauma? If you don't feel safe in your body, you're more likely to have those strong impacts of PMDD. I know from personal experience how impactful those intrusive thoughts are, the body aches, the fatigue, the brain fog. I completely understand. And there's so many ways that you can go about treating it. There's so many methods that you can choose to support your body. The one that I think most people know about is the medical route. So when you go on SRIs, you go on contraception, and you do some more extreme things like have a hysterectomy or go for medical menopause. These are viable options for a lot of people. These options didn't work for me. Another route that can help support you is a naturopathic route. So that's where you focus on food, lifestyle, stress management. So what that means is looking at your blood sugar, looking at your sleep, looking at your diet, looking at your lifestyle, choosing herbs that support your body to help bring it back into balance, as well as supporting your nervous system so you actually start feeling safe in your body. If you're seeing yourself in this video, there are 3 things that you can try next. Number 1, start tracking. Track your cycle. Look for pattern. For example, on day 6, do you start getting a headache? On day 21, do you start having itchy skin? All of this is information. It feeds into how your body can be best supported. Number 2, start expressing yourself. As I mentioned before, PMDD has a history of trauma, anxiety, and how do all those things fester and get stronger when you keep those in? So try some kind of outlet. So either talk to someone, journal, whatever you feel allows you to let your feelings and emotions out. Number 3, remember that how you're feeling is valid. When people are constantly telling you that this is normal and that it's just PMS and that you are over exaggerating, it makes you feel like you are lying and that you are wrong. I want you to remember how you're feeling is valid and it's not all in your head.